Hi there, this is my 1987 DINAN Turbo M6 that I'll be featuring a few videos on. I'm looking to sell it and thought I would do a few videos. So firstly, I'll start on the interior. As you can see, just quickly, there's my Nova Scotia plate, and the plate cover is actually Santa Barbara garage called Schneider's Auto House. They were the mechanic of the previous owner. He passed away. The family had asked for their help selling it through his estate. I bought it through Schneider's Auto House on behalf of the family of the previous owner. And going back here, you'll just quickly see the DINAN badge on the left and M6 badge on the right. Get into more detail on the exterior in a future video. So just quickly starting with the trunk, you can see it's fairly clean. The spare wheel is the same as the other four wheels. It's the M System 2 wheel from perhaps a 92-ish era M5. It's got the base forged wheel there with an older Dunlop tire, but it is inflated. I don't have the shooting star for the spare or the cover. The car still has the factory original first aid kit. It has the toolkit with most of the tools in it. A couple maybe missing, a couple that I've added, like a 17-inch socket, which has come in handy for a variety of things, including the wheels. The battery was quite old when I bought the car. I figured at least 8. So I replaced it with the exact same battery that was in there. I figured they had done their investigation, so there was no point in messing with the good things. So the previous battery when I bought the car was a Interstate MTP 93. I've since replaced it with the newer version, apparently called the T8. About 3 years ago, I think I bought that battery. Pretty heavy duty, pretty powerful car, comes in handy. So aside from that, you can see the trunk is pretty clean. There was a number of auxiliary features added to the car in its ownership: XM, Bluetooth, and a DVD player in the trunk. I've disconnected all of those three simply to avoid unnecessary battery drain and using things that I wouldn't be bothering with. I did keep the 6-disc in-trunk CD player connected. It works great. I added a connector off the back of it to plug into a cell phone, so you can play music off your phone as well. So that's it, really, and pretty standard for a trunk. The leather you can see on the back is all in good shape as well. So moving around to the interior of the car, I'll start in the trunk. So I apologize, in the back seat. So the panels all in the back you can see are, you know, they're aged for sure, but there's not a lot of obvious damage or cracks or of any kind. The Bluetooth here and XM, as I said, are disconnected. Removing them would leave marks on the back of that panel because of the adhesive that had been put down, so I've just left them in place. The seats themselves are, again, in great shape. No leather coming off. Only minor discoloration, minor cracks, typical with a 32-year-old car and what you'd expect from that patina. The rear windows do go down in these cars, which was a neat feature. Only one of them really works at all, and it can be put back up with a little bit of persuasion using like a suction cup, which I've done a few times when it's been pushed down by accident. But for the most part right now, I would recommend replacing both rear motors in both rear windows if you were thinking of using them. That, along with the rear armrest, it is supposed to be a cooler to keep drinks cold when the AC's on. Again, to my knowledge, it's never functioned. I've never noticed it feeling cold, so I've never got around to fixing it. Keeping cold drinks in the back armrest was never a priority for me. The floor, the condition of the floor, again, original, no replacements anywhere, in good shape. Maybe a little bit of black dye seepage from the carpet mat there, but all in all, it's in as good shape as you'd expect for a 32-year-old car that's not been restored. Same with the roof. I apologize, the ceiling. You can tell the ceiling, this little cover here, part of the little case here is cracked, but the light does work. Moving into the front of the car, again, same condition of the driver's seat, passenger seat. There's little a little wear, of course, as you'd expect, but no significant damage. Same with the area of the console around the steering, around the gear shift, the armrest, the power motors in the seats. There's the connector for the cell phone. The steering wheel itself, again, the wear you'd expect from a 32-year-old car, but nothing obvious. Same with the dash, no cracks. The stereo as well, you know, no pieces coming off, no buttons missing. And I'll show how all that works in a subsequent mechanical video. Recently I had 2 top upholstery repair people do some work to the car. One fella does kind of crack filling, recoloration of discolored panels. The other fella does full reupholstery, rewrapping. The only panel that required full rewrapping, because it was beyond repair, was this panel here. This armrest piece here had to be reupholstered. In most cases, though, aside from that, it was just simply some touch work to the cracks and where there was discoloration. And aside from that, the leather pack on this car in 87 midway up until the end of M6s in 89 was called half line, which means that this top panel here was vinyl. This panel all along here was vinyl. The first half of 87, as it trickled through from the M635 CSIs, it was called Highline. It was full leather on the tops of the doors as well as on the top of the dash. But after mid-87, it was half line. So, of course, I will add some high-resolution pictures for any advertising that's done on the car. But, you know, I figured a video walk around with some explanation was helpful. So that's it for now. The next video will be either mechanical or exterior. Thank you.